Welcome back to the 30-day Python challenge. Today is day 3. What we're going to do today is simple variables and data types. So you might be asking yourself, what is a variable? Simply put, a variable is basically like a bucket or a basket. It's used to hold or store different items, right? Or different materials. But in programming, a variable is used to hold different values. These values are regarded to or are regarded as data types. I think you're saying we went from variables, now we're in data types. Don't worry about it, I'm going to take you through it. Simply put, data types are basic forms of information or basic forms of values. And we're going to go through that in our IDEs, and I show you how they work, I show you how to write them, the different rules of variables, and after that we're going to have a simple exercise that I'm going to leave you with at the end of the video. So let's get whatever we need and let's dive into variables and data types into our IDEs. Now that we're in our IDEs, let's go through data types and see the kind of values that fit in them. So, as you can see here, I've written down some different data types. We have string, we have integers, we have floats, we have booleans. It's actually supposed to be an S, strings. So for different strings, they can definitely be encased. There's double quotes. We can have something like Johnny sins, and they can also hold different characters as well, like at signs, exclamation marks, or question marks. Anything can work. That's basically how that's basically how strings work. Then for integers, they're basically your normal numbers: 35, 45, 67, 89. Yeah. Then we have floats, which are your basic fractions: 0.4, yeah, 0.2, right? Sorry, 0.2, 0.3, and so on. Then we have booleans. These are basically true or false. If you're asking someone, is this true or is it false, right? Basic true or false statements. True or false? So you might be asking yourself, okay, we have now gone through the different data types. Now the variables. How do these fit into variables? We're going to go through that as well. Yeah. So but before we go through that, I want to explain to you the different rules for knowing variables. Variables, you can basically start with any letter. You can start with R, you can start with T, any letter you feel like, you can start with it. And you can also start with an underscore, this. So you can write a name or something like Ian and you put equals or something like that. You can start with underscores. And you can also include letters or numbers into them. Remember, you never start a variable with a number. It's not going to work. And one of the most important things, you do not use reserved Python words like a print statement or if statement to write a variable. They always have to be unique, right? So we have our different strings here. Our different data types here. But now we want to create variables for our data types. So what we're going to write is that we're going to write a variable name. And in this variable, we're going to put the name Johnny Sins, right? Johnny Sins. And then we're going to create a variable age. And in this variable, we're going to put Johnny Sins' age, which is 45. And then we have a variable height. And then in this height, we're going to put Johnny Sins' height, which is, let's say, 6'2", right? 6.2. So then we have a booleans. We're going to find out if he's a man. So we're going to now use is man, or simple variable right there. Then we're going to put true. So there you have it, variables and data types. Now, at the end of this video, I want to leave you guys with a simple exercise. I want you to write down every single variable and assign it a data type of your choice. And then the next day, we're going to learn input statements and how to output information through those inputs using the input function, basically. See you on day 4.